today is the final day in Cancun. We leave tomorrow, so it's time to get up, eat, and then go train. All right, day number 3. We have hard-boiled eggs, steamed white rice. There's literally no butter on this. I know everybody thinks, oh, there's butter. There's literally no butter on it. They just took it out of the thing. 4 whole eggs in the omelet with mushrooms, peppers, and onions, pineapple, and kiwi. So I want to show you guys something real quick here when we cut into this egg. Look at the color of the yolk. It's like orange, whereas back home in America, it's like yellow. This is what it looks like when you have eggs that don't have, the chickens are not fed all kinds of chemicals and random garbage. It's orange, it's not yellow, which every place I've traveled outside the US that I've eaten has had orange yolks and not yellow. And I remember the first time I saw them in Australia. I was eating with Casey Mitchell and I opened up the egg and I was like, what the hell? We looked at each other like, what the hell is that? But this is what eggs are supposed to look like if they're not full of chemicals and all kinds of garbage. If I already filmed my meal to show everybody the healthy last day here meal, right? Right. So I think people were like, Erin's in really good shape. I mean, she looks really good. Well, this is why. That's her breakfast. You get water and a lime, and that's it.
He said if I eat any more than this, he'd leave me. He said if you get fat, it's over.
Well, first I beat you. After I'm done beating you, then I'll leave you. It comes in a 2-step
You're running
process.
out of space, and I have a bikini on, and all the marks will show, so.
Meanwhile, guys, I'm the one that's telling her, like...
Has to be mental abuse.
I was actually being nice. I'm like, have 2 limes. Just like pump it up a little bit, babe.
I was dehydrated.
Carve up on the limes today.
Yeah, I was so dehydrated from yesterday. He said you can have 2 and a cup of water.
Yeah, you can want just that 1 glass of water. You can only have half of it. See, it's half full.
That's fine.
Oh, see, you hear what I said? The glass is half full. I just said the glass is half full.
You're being positive.
Oh my God, I'm like totally, oh my God, I'm like a shaman, like totally positive.
Yes, you are so positive.
What is this thing called on my wrist again? Black, hang on, black Chris, starts with a P. Black obsidian.
There you go.
Obsidian. Right.
I just did the little
It's supposed to reduce stress. I feel so unstressed already.
I'm gonna hang it on your ears.
We got
I'm gonna
it from,
pierce your ear. Like you're gonna have like earrings. You're gonna have things. You're gonna have a necklace. I'm gonna tape it to you.
Where do they mine this shit from? It's gotta be around here, right? 'Cause it's only mine, right?
I don't care. We're gonna put it all over your body. I'm gonna make you a little cape.
Obsidian headband,
and a
necklace.
T-shirt and tank top made out of that shit. Like
2 obsidian marble, shove them on my nose.
Everywhere.
You still? Oh my God, are you serious? You're joking. Babe? Oh my God, let's go. Every fucking day. You have the worst sense of direction. I swear to God, I'm gonna tie a string.
I know where I'm going.
I'm gonna tie a string from this door, right here, when we go downstairs. It's gonna go this way, it's gonna go right down here to our room. So you just like bird box, you just take,
Find it.
oh my God, it's been here for 4 days.
It's confusing.
There's only one way to go. My God, I can't believe you are so smart. You're you're so intelligent that it's sickening. But you have 0 sense of direction. My God, I don't even know how you find your way home every day. The GPS obviously gets you there.
Listen, you have some critical flaws.
Good God.
I can't find the room.
I know, you can never ever go in the woods alone. Ever. And I think I found Fat Lenny's cousin. Or it looks like Fat Lenny with hair and no beard. By the way, it's not the guy in the pool. It's this guy right here. Looks like Fat fucking Lenny. He was standing there. I was like, holy shit, he looks like Fat fucking Lenny, but with hair. All right, so we're having to make a little more water than that. This stuff tastes good. So we forgot to film this the other day, but today we're not gonna forget. And people are probably like, Jerry, why do you even care? If you're on vacation, why even bother? Number 1, discipline, which is something that I preach and I feel like kind of rolls over into everything else in life. And consistency, which is another thing that rolls over into real life also. So consistency and discipline, right? 2 things that I feel that are not just super important, but they're everything towards success. 2 things that I didn't pay attention to when I was younger that led me to fail with a lot of things, give up on a lot of things, and not succeed. So if you can be consistent and disciplined on vacation, when you get back home, that discipline, but it's taken me a long time to build that discipline and that consistency, but when you get back home, it makes it even easier. It's like, Aaron, you can attest to this, when you diet for a show, everything that's going on in your life is so much harder when you're dieting for the show.
Everything.
And when the show's over, everything in your life is so much easier. You can take on more tasks and more stuff and get more done because you now have like a measuring stick to know how far you can go.
Yeah.
And that makes a big difference towards, leveling up in all areas of your life. If you can be disciplined and consistent with just a shake, which is not a big deal. You put this in your suitcase, you mix it, and you drink it. Well, you are going to get the effect during your workout that you're looking for, right? Muscular energy from the Primousine, but discipline and consistency. Two things that I think everybody out there needs more of, so.
Not only that, but when you stay on a schedule, I feel like you also feel better. You're not foggy. Your body's like, yeah, this is normal. This is good. You're not just like bloated and like sitting there and like, I don't know, you've got heat exhaustion, you've got the water, you're doing whatever activities you're doing.
Whereas most people get heat exhaustion, we don't, because we're constantly drinking water, not alcohol, which is going to dehydrate you more, but water. We're constantly nourishing ourselves with, proper foods.
Right.
And we take our multivitamins and our supplements on vacation.
I take everything on vacation.
We see people like, 2 days in their vacation, they're like,
yeah, they look like shit right now.
Fucking burnt, they're falling over, they fucking can't sleep enough. Aaron and I just sleep the same amount. We actually get more sleep on vacation, but the sleep and the consistency of everything we do, it's like you enjoy your vacation more because you feel healthier, you have more energy. We blew past those motherfuckers on that pyramid yesterday. We lapped everybody on that fucking thing.
Everybody, like,
I mean,
no
they were
joke.
like 4-year-old
like,
kids
climbing
climbing. We were like, whoa, like straight up that fucking thing, and I didn't even understand why it was taking them so long.
I'm like, what are they doing?
And when I got to the top, I was winded, right?
Yeah.
And then it dawned on me, like, the average person would be like, oh, it's a good workout. And when I got to the top, did you hear me say that was a good set? Did you hear me say that?
It was like five. If it was like just
it was
focus
5
for
minutes
5
of
minutes.
nonstop go, right? Consistent climb. So technically, it wasn't a workout because I don't consider that cardio. I don't consider it a workout. I consider it one set, right? When's the last time you did a set for 5 minutes? You don't.
Right.
But we cranked out, or even a high intensity interval on a treadmill. You're not going to sprint for 5 minutes straight. You can't, right?
Right.
So what we did basically was one set. And other people think that's a workout. Like, oh, it was a good workout. I climbed the pyramid. It took you 5 minutes to get up there. That's not a workout.
I know.
That's one set. Now, do that for 45 minutes to an hour straight. There is a workout, right? But, for us, like, it just,
People were gasping for air.
Yeah, like a quarter of the way up.
Couldn't breathe. Like, they were sweating. They were, like, trying to sit down and, like, they looked
They stopped
scary.
and blocked us from going up. So as the pyramid went up like this, the steps started out wide and they started crumbling on the side like they were breaking away, right? So they're like eroding. So when we were climbing the pyramid, I started at the bottom, kind of off to the side. Erin was next to me on this side. As she's going up, she's staying on the straight ones. All of a sudden, the fucking steps disappeared. I was climbing on the fucking little rocks. Like I was actually like rock climbing. I was having to get my footing. I'm like fucking Spider-Man. Then I realized I'm like on the edge of this thing. And I'm like, if I fucking slip, I'm gonna fall like 100 feet down this fucking thing and probably die. By the way, 100 feet is what they call the coffin. It's called the coffin limit or the coffin level. Basically, if you fall from 100 feet, you're probably gonna die. But the reason why I couldn't get over to Erin is because she couldn't get over as the pyramid was going up because people stopped like a quarter of the way up and half of the way up and just sat down and they're like, and they're like facing away. So like as we're climbing, they're like facing us, sitting down. I was like, holy shit, like we gotta climb around them. So I'm like climbing on the edge of this fucking thing and like, you guys don't have any clue. And I told Erin because she didn't know either, but I'm extremely scared of heights. Extremely fearful of heights. You have no idea. Climbing that rock yesterday when I was at the bottom, I was scared shitless to climb it. About halfway up, I looked down and it was probably a good 80, 90 feet off the ground, halfway up. When we got to the top, I turned around and looked, there was area, but there's so many people and there was just edge. And when the edge dropped, you were dropping about 125 feet to the fucking ground. Like with no railing, in America, this would never fucking float. They would never be able to do this.
Well, I kept thinking how many people have had heart attacks because they're like, yeah, I'll climb the top, and they couldn't do it.
You can't, because it's too much fucking exertion.
It wouldn't take a whole lot of,
Fuck, coming down was probably the scariest part for me. I was actually shaking trying to get down to the bottom, and Erin, she got down to the bottom first. I thought she was gonna film it. She took some pictures, which I'll actually upload here, so you can see me actually coming down. It was so steep, so slippery that like, and being scared of heights, when you look down, you're like, holy fuck. All I kept thinking to myself was, what did I fucking do and get myself into climbing this fucking thing? But it was one of those things where it was like, being fit helped, being nourished helped, having water in me helped, and I have fasted for most of the day, but my nutrition is so good all the time that even if I fasted, my body has plenty of, glycogen and protein and aminos and fats on it stored technically, to be okay. So I was like, all I really had to worry about was falling, which was the scariest thing for me. But I'm like, if somebody feels like they're having a heart attack, can't breathe, their legs are giving out, they fucking are scared of, like, I couldn't even imagine being some of the people that were up there, so.
Are you done drinking that
Yeah,
thing?
let's go. I get one last swig. Ready, set, go. I didn't have to film that. Today is back day, so we gotta figure out, I think what we can do is we can use this cable thing, but I don't know how the weight stuck feels. We can use this for seated rows, like we actually, we actually do seated rows down the floor. We can do like underhand grip rows too. We can do one arm dumbbells like Aaron's doing. And we have a bar over there. So basically it's just gonna be some basic rows and stuff. These feel like Mexican heavyweights, or are they?
They're so heavy.
Are they really?
I don't know. They're like 3 times.
When we go to Massachusetts and Rhode Island, the weight's double. Like I pick up a 10-pound dumbbell, it's 50 pounds.
Why do I like it so heavy? And we only
Maybe because we live further south than Rhode Island, but this place is further south than we are. So technically, the further south you go,
basically, you have to go to Virginia to get balanced weights, like current weights.
there are no weights in Virginia. Where's WWE today? What the fuck?
This menu is a too?
Huh? Jesus Christ. That's 10 pounds. And I can't, like, look, if I let it go, it's gonna be like, this is gonna be interesting. I still have, you know, the problem with my lat. Which,
Oh, great. That's
you
just.
know, I'm having to train mine anyways, but like this, I can't even, like,
Is the pulley okay?
I don't know.
No, it's
I think
not.
maybe if you add more weight, honestly, I think it's not oiled. Alright, see how that feels. Actually, I think that's better. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Not much. The closer grip I take, the better it feels my lat. The wider, the more it hurts my lat. You know what sucks is you don't even put your knees under here to like lock you in. You know, like a regular lat pull on, you put your knees under.
Yeah.
Every time I pull it, it pulls me off the ground. Your core gets a fucking workout without the knee thing. It's way light, but it's okay. You still feel the tightness in my lat, but it's not super pain anymore. Okay, so I have full range of motion, doesn't really hurt that much, but maybe if I do it the other way. I'm on some reverse grips now. This thing is really feeling weird because you don't have a full negative on it. It's like if I just like let go of the bar, it takes a while to go up. So it's like you're getting a full positive contraction, but not a full negative. So again, this is to make do and not just give up because you're on vacation. Like, fuck it, that's not right, so I'm gonna leave. Just make do what you can, and that's part of that discipline and consistency. Try your full range of motion. Hold. Squeeze. And up, slow. Instead of saying up, like they tell you down, down, down.
If it works, you know.
Down. Somebody wrote in the video, they were like, dude, that's what he says? I never knew that. The guy was running like fucking Tim
Screaming.
Taylor from Tool Time. Arr, 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 arr. Super light, the negative sucks, but if you feel a little blood going in there, it's fine for your vacation workout. I don't know, I can get jacked. So. Alright, it's Aaron's turn to feel how weird this is. Now watch, when you go to let it back up.
Oh my god.
See without the knee thing? Like, it's weird, right? And it doesn't really go up on its own. You gotta kind of like push it up a little bit.
What the fuck? This is really weird.
This is what they're used to working with, I guess, huh? I mean, we've been here for 4 days, and we've only seen one other person in this fucking place, so... I'm pretty sure nobody comes here to fucking work out, but again, consistency, you know, dedication, discipline, which is why you look the way you do. I look like a melted candle, but I'm good. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, okay.
Right? It's just weird. I mean, you can get by. You can do it if you know, like. I mean, we're here, and yeah, that's exactly what we're doing here. Like, we're not trying to make gains. We're not trying to get leaner. We're literally trying to check the box to make sure we stay on track, doing what we do.
On the first day, we're not gonna. I'm not gonna say it.
Well,
No,
I mean,
I'm not gonna say it.
I'm not being a dick, and I'm not being conceited. I'm just gonna say it the way it is, because that's all I know how to do. Is there really is anybody on the beach that's built like us either? I think I saw one other guy in the hotel or the resort the other day who was pretty lean and had, you know, semi-good shoulders, but there really isn't anybody that's in shape like in this whole fucking place. Everybody's pretty out of shape.
I'm actually really surprised at how heavy people are, in all seriousness.
I mean, not just heavy, but there's some people that look like they, you know, they're skinny fat too. Like, they're not necessarily in shape, but they're not necessarily fat, but they're not healthy either.
I'm blown away by, there are these huge men, and they look like they're gonna fall over any second with a heart attack. I'm talking like, their stomachs are out to here, they look so uncapped, so unhealthy. Like, they look like they're a
They're
time
smoking,
bomb.
they're drinking alcohol.
Yeah, they're like a beer and a cigarette, and I'm like, what? They're so sunburned, and they're walking around like they're king of the world. They're like, this is my beach, and I'm like,
they're the king of their own world. You know what I mean? That's what. I mean, I wish I had that confidence.
me too, because I'm like, I don't know. I should probably put like a wrap on, and they're like,
I keep trying to get you to wear.
any minute.
I keep trying to get you to walk around naked. I'm like, babe, you don't need to wear anything. Like, fucking just go naked. Like,
I'm sure you'd be
here's the
really
deal.
proud.
You're wearing spandex, which is not hiding anything anyways. I can see everything. So fuck it. Whatever. Let's put some nipple covers on. What are those things? The tassel things, the little nipple covers? We'll put the nipple covers on.
Yeah, all right. I'll just show up to export and be like,
well, in Mexico, not export. Mexico. Nobody
They
cares
look
here.
Weird. I asked for egg whites with my omelet, and
Oh
they're
my God,
like,
that's a whole nother-
and
we should
no
do it.
oil, and they're like,
Yeah, lady, I had a hard time this
oil?
morning getting my fucking omelet too. I was like, I want 4 eggs. She was looking at me like I had fucking 10 heads.
She's like, 4 for you?
Yeah, she's like, for you? I'm like, lady, it's only 4 eggs. Give me a fucking
She's
break.
like, 2 for you, 2 for
Yeah,
you.
she's trying to split them between me and her, and it's really just
I was
mine.
like, it's him.
There was one year I literally went to one of these resorts, and the guy had egg whites, and he had it like in a little container sitting there, like you scoop it. I said, I need the equivalent to 12 egg whites. And he didn't speak English, so I had to get somebody over here. And the guy was looking at me, he was like, you want me to say that? I said, yeah. So he said it, and he looked at it like he was translating wrong. He said, what? He's like, 12 egg whites, like, dozen. And the guy was like, he kind of shook his head, and like no, like I can't do it. And eventually the guy was like, no, seriously, just give him the 12. He kept pouring the stuff, and he'd look at me every time he poured a ladle on, because he didn't believe that someone would eat 12 egg whites. Because someone eats an egg or two, you know?
The people in line behind us were like,
And well, they ate like 1 egg. You know what I mean? The guy was like, I want 1 egg, easy over easy or whatever.
totally fine.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not, you know, it's abnormal for somebody to eat the way we do.
They're like, cheese? I'm like, no.
Yeah, they're scooping
I'm like,
case.
stop.
It's not cheese, it's queso here,
You're
man.
doing like a whole thing, like,
There's a lot of people that had a lot of shitty food. Let me try something else, man. You ready? Check this out. All right, so this thing we did curls with, Aaron did curls with the other day. It's actually a pretty cool angle over here.
curls for the girl.
Squeeze. This is actually pretty good. I like this. This one is actually very smooth,
I was gonna say, how's
but
that boy?
like on the way down, it's a little different.
Getting huge, getting huge.
Yeah, right. Shrink it by the second. Bigger by the day, shrink it by the second.
I would just like the record to show that there was a country song on, and your boy over here started singing it. I'm like, why are you singing the
I just
song?
know it. I don't know the words, but I like it.
Suspicious. It's suspicious.
So here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
What you don't know, right?
This is gonna blow my fucking mind.
Blow everybody's mind. So my aunt's first husband, his name is Johnny Slate from Johnny Slate Productions in Nashville, Tennessee. He's huge in the music industry. I mean, huge. And one of his clients is a guy named Joe Diffie, and he had a song called "Third Rock from the Sun." And we were there before it came out. We had copies of it
Green.
before it came out, and it was like it made me think of the fucking TV show.
Yeah.
So I liked it, but Joe Diffie stuff I liked because he was like an extended family member.
You felt a connection.
Yeah, and like I have cousins that have actually written country songs that everybody knows. My cousin Stephanie Slate and her ex-husband Wyatt have written these. I guarantee everybody watching this knows the songs that she wrote for these superstars. I don't know any of them because I don't follow fucking country, but my family in Tennessee is huge in the country industry. My aunt used to be friends with Johnny Cash and June, like good friends. Like she actually drives us over to their house and stuff when we go down there. And she actually used to babysit Jeff Jarrett, Double J from pro wrestling. The not Jesse James, Jeff Jarrett. Yeah, so it's like country music has always been around me because of my family, and I always fucking hated it.
All right, guys, check this out. As he would say, do you hear how we just got on this story? We just talked about Johnny Cash and all this shit. Babe, how do you know that song? You try to deflect.
Yeah, so
you try to get around
I'm
another
99%
subject.
sure Erin had it on the car.
No,
so
I don't like that singer.
she does this thing. She likes to fuck with me. Like if I hate something, she's like,
Yeah.
"Hey, let's turn it up."
You're deflecting.
So I'm like,
I don't
heard
like
it in the
that
car.
singer.
So I heard it with some other chick then.
Yeah, I said, what's her name?
What's her name?
He's like, you played. I said, I don't like this singer. What's her name?
She actually said, "What's her name?" And I said, "Which one?"
I know. She's
Like, which one of my
which
girlfriends?
one?
I'm down to 7 girlfriends on the side, babe.
Yeah.
So which one? I mean, but don't worry, none of them are redheads.
You don't have the patience
You're the
for
only-
7 girlfriends.
I barely have the patience for you.
Really? Listen, hold on. Let me lick my lime and put it back in my pocket. for
Yeah, lick your
breakfast.
lime because that's all you're getting to eat one.
Well, you're gonna take that away if I keep this up. Fucking bitch. Wait till I find her.
All right, Post Malone, what are you doing?
I hope they play another country song so I can figure out what her fucking name is.
Fucking name a kid post-merit, post-war, post-serial, post-apocalypse.
Do we look huge?
Something looks huge on you, but nothing.
Talking about my stomach?
Oh my
About
god.
my ass. My thighs.
I don't think it looks huge.
I wouldn't say huge. I think it's extra
Yeah, it's
large.
not bad. It's shapely.
Forget the line. No more line today for me. Not the line right out of my hand.
No more lime. You're gonna move to lemon. It's less calories. It's like Lee Priest will shake the lemon and get the macros out of it.
I'm gonna get a radish and just like smell it. Call it a day.
Feels a little weird, right?
Very weird.
Yeah. I mean, half the things we're doing here feel weird because it's not what we're normally used to doing.
But I'm doing it.
So I think you know what just happened right now, like 2 seconds ago? I think she just called the cops on us. She came in and she fucking got on the phone and she just ran out. I think they're gonna fucking get us.
Shady as fuck.
Federales are fucking coming after you.
Shady.
Like they were like, that fucking lime eating girl.
Fucking tattoos all over the place.
He's filming shit. I'm pretty sure
I
he's
think he has this like super white ghost girl and like.
probably think I'm like fucking keeping you hostage, making you like work out and shit.
I saw this morning. He wouldn't even let her eat.
Like, yeah, Federales, he's got a slave. Come here and get him. Fucking, we don't. He's
That's
got.
wife, slave.
Well,
wife.
love slave, right? Remember, is it rolling right? Okay, we rolling. Take one. Take only. You always want to take.
Take only.
So I haven't done any kind of dumbbell rows since I tore my lat. What's that pull my lat? I shouldn't say tore, but a muscle pull is a slight tear.
Okay, we got
So I
it.
call
You
it a tear.
injured your lat.
Right, I hurt my lat.
There you go.
Again, see women's touch. So I'm looking at the dumbbells and I'm like, I don't really want to feel that full stretch on the way down yet. So something that'll limit the range of motion. If I use this machine, put my foot up here, actually grab it here, and now what happens is it'll limit that range of motion so it doesn't overly stretch the lat to where I can injure it again. So I can still train, I'm training around an injury. Right? So start here, pull up, track, down slow, let it touch. But don't let the tension up, right?
Enjoy stimulating music free on your mobile.
A little bit late, I mean. It's weird because it feels more than 10 pounds. Oh, 10 kilograms.
I know.
Isn't that 22 pounds?
2.2 pounds.
Okay,
a
so I was like,
kilo.
if it's only 10 pounds, what's 22 pounds? Okay,
You're so
it's
weird.
still not heavy, but
Math
I'm
is
just like,
hard.
I went to Australia, I didn't know what the fuck to do. Like the dumbbell said like 23.4, 22.8. I was like, what the
They're in
fuck?
kilos. You can do it. It's a good thing Post Malone is playing right now.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I've never heard of shit. I have no idea who he is. Like I know
Really?
if I saw him,
I'm actually
he
a
looks like a
Post
fucking
Malone
weirdo.
fan.
I'm not one to talk, but he really looks like a fucking
Yeah,
weirdo.
no, he looks like.
I couldn't figure out. This is him.
Yes, you're focusing on a set, pal.
There's nothing special about this song.
But it's really, really like a toe tap already. You can't. It's like an earworm. You can't get that out of your head.
He didn't write the beat.
Yeah, but you sing that hook like 100 times a day. You're walking around better now.
This?
Yeah. 100. You can't get out of your head once you start.
What is it? Is that the hook?
Yeah, you'll sing it all day. We're talking 23 hours out of 24. It's called Better Now.
Better Now?
Yeah. Post Malone.
This is why all these chicks are all over this guy, because he does this shit.
Because he's a successful singer? Yes.
He looks like a fucking psycho.
Do girls care 90% of the time? They're like, oh my god, he's successful,
like
he has
metal
money.
teeth,
They don't give a
smokes
fuck.
like a chimney.
Girls want money, guys want hot. Argue. Come at me, bro. Argue with me. Guys want hot. They don't give a fuck
I know why
what
you're
your
with me now,
job
goddammit.
is. What?
I know why you're with me now, goddammit. I knew it wasn't my fucking hair. I knew it wasn't.
I don't even look at
I knew
your
my
head.
hair wasn't.
I don't focus
I knew
on
it
your,
wasn't my fucking
I basically look
half
at you
a
from
peck to my torn
right
leg.
through there. Your eyes, that's all I see of you anyway.
Okay.
Listen, that's just the truth. Spewing truth over here.
What's
Truth
the better
bombs.
off? What is it? Better?
What's he saying? 40
Better
times.
now?
Better now.
I think I heard this in the store in LA.
I'm telling you, you will sing it for like 23 hours out of 24.
Post
You'll
Malone's
hate
that
yourself.
fucking white dude with the crazy hair and the tattoos on his face, right? That's him?
There are like 10 of those, but
Oh, I know. It's two dudes that look really fucking weird is that 6'9" fucking Tekashi guy and fucking Post Malone.
Yeah,
Like
he
those two
looks-
guys, you look at them and you're like, what the fuck happened to these guys?
well,
Like,
sure. But like, I'm telling you, it gets stuck in your head. Just trust me. Babe, I know what I'm talking about.
well, it sounds like he's doing that auto-tune shit too.
I'm sure he is.
So he probably can't fucking sing. So technically he can't sing.
You are so
What a
mean. Who gives a
fucking-
shit?
I don't know.
He makes more money than both of us put together, times 10. And he probably gets so much ass. Are you kidding me right now?
You think so? Post Malone, I guess, I don't
You're
know.
kidding, right?
Like Justin Bieber thinks he's cool and shit. Like I'm watching all these celebrities love him and stuff, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Probably
You
gets
guys
so
even
much
post?
ass.
Like
Girls
the
probably throw their underpants at him constantly.
Like when I heard Post Malone, I swear to God, I thought it was like the dude that owned the fucking cereal company,
You
Post
think
Cereal.
the weirdest shit. You also thought it was cornbread.
Corn bread.
Corn
That's
fed.
an easy easy
No,
mistake.
no, it's not.
It's easy. Like
It's really
I can
not.
make that jump from 0 to 5 million real quick without having.
No. Oh my god.
All right, check this out. I don't know what the fuck this is. Aaron just pointed it out. There's like covers on the fucking plugs.
Listen, I'm no electrician. I just feel
It's
like
like
that's.
felt like a burlap fucking cover. Get away from it so you don't fucking electrocute yourself.
Oh my god.
'Cause I know
Seriously?
if anybody's gonna be able to do that shit, it's gonna be you.
What the fuck, baby?
And you know I'm telling the truth. If somebody can get electrocuted from a fucking cover on a goddamn
Like,
plug,
you're not getting anywhere near it. I was a foot away.
you're gonna come back to the room later with the
And do you think
fucking.
my hair's gonna catch
buckwheat
on
fucking
fire?
hair.
Do you think it'll just like spark a fire?
Listen, all you fuckers out there, don't clean your shit off. So my shoes are dirty from walking in Cobra.
Ew.
And of course I stepped on the thing.
My god, you have dirty shoes.
Wipe this shit down.
Jerry Ford has dirty shoes. That
I know,
looks
it's
so
like
much
glass,
better.
man.
That's
Well,
better.
well, first you put the sanitizer stuff, right? There's a process. Everybody knows the process.
It's a
Then you
process.
take the towel. It's not being a dipshit. It's just making sure that
I
it's
just,
clean.
guys, can I just say, this is such a treat. Babe, you look so hot when you're cleaning things.
We'll fucking clean your clock in a minute if you don't fucking knock it out.
That's a good one.
What got me out? So I can't wear a tank top in here, but Aaron can, by the way. Like there's new Mexico rules across Mexico. No more like eating in the buffets or restaurants, I guess, with tank tops in the resort. I don't know if it's like anywhere else. So post workout, we're gonna have a banana. This is watermelon juice. It's literally like juiced watermelon. More sushi. So you got the rice with tuna, tuna sashimi, roasted chicken. To try to pull most of the fat and skin off of that. Salmon sashimi, and then a couple other sushis, whatever it is. So again, if you look at my hands, the size of my hands compared to the plate, like portion control. So technically this thing, if I had to guess, if I truly had to sit down and guess calorically, not macro-wise, it's hard to judge the macros because we don't know how much these things weigh. But just, yeah, water would be great. Thank you. I'd say maybe 350 calories tops.
You think so?
I don't even think it would be that high, to be honest. I'm thinking more like 250, to be honest with you. Because fat-wise, there's very little fat in except for what's in the chicken. And carb-wise, I mean, we maybe got about a whole cup of rice tops. So maybe 300 calories roughly. Oh, the banana too. So out of the banana, we're looking at probably 350 calories total. So, like again, portion control. If you look at the size of my hands, one plate with a banana, actually the carbs
juice.
and the juice too. So you're probably looking at about 350 calories. We've definitely hit the 350 calorie mark by now, including all that. But my daily intake is about 4 to 450 per meal. My nutrition solutions come with 450, 485. So I'm still under what I eat from Nutrition Solutions every day, but I'm eating stuff that's at the buffet. I didn't really have to plan it, and I'm able to stay on track and stay lean. So thank you so much. I've never gone to saltwater with a beer before. It goes in your mouth, like it's constantly. It's like, oh, I can taste the salt right now.
Awesome.
But it's so refreshing, God. I love the fact that they have the shark nets. Don't worry about getting eaten by a shark.
Always a good thing.
Are you burning up or what? Salt in my eyes. But now I'm out of the water and I'm like almost dry already.
Yeah.
2 seconds later, you're dry. Lay down, chill. All right, meal number 3 today. We had breakfast. Well, we had meal 1, 2. This is 3, right? So after we had the beach, your face is a little pink. You got a little color today.
I'm scared.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think you'll be all right. I don't think it's that bad. But sushi again. But she only gets to eat the lime. That's her food. Only the lime. But again, sushi, which I never had sushi twice in one day. Have you?
With you.
Have you really? We've eaten it twice in one day before? We have. When? Do you remember? Oh, so you eating your lime? Do you remember when it was, like the date and stuff? Or I mean, like, no, you just remember eating it? I don't remember it, but I'll take your word for it. So I'm gonna do sushi, melon, honeydew melon. That's tuna, ahi tuna, seared ahi tuna. It's got sushi, but it's got mango with like a little bit of sauce. I don't know what that is, but I'm assuming that's gonna be good. And of course, more tuna. So meal number 3, Trace, on our last day here. Trace, get it? Trace, count in Spanish. And sushi twice a day. Like I wish we could do sushi twice a day every day.
Yeah.
That'd be ideal, right?
Ideal.
So if we had the 5 meals a day, all sushi. Do you think you get sick from 5 meals a day?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 2 a day is pushing it. More than 2, because we do it done 2. And we survived, so wish us luck. Alright, so since it's our last day here, it makes sense to get some cool pictures for social media and for, I guess, advertising, I guess you'd call it? Marketing. Marketing, yeah. So we're going to take the products and the chicken bottle down to the water and maybe just around some trees and stuff too and take some pictures. I can see where I'm going. You should watch where you're going. You can step off the curb. Try to figure out some cool shots. Like, I don't know, what do you think about some of the plants and stuff? I mean, some of these plants, I don't know what that would have to do with GFD Labs though, you know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out something that makes sense still, but I don't know, we'll figure it out. First of all, I just want to say, your outfit is cool, all right?
I'm very
Blending the
dressed
Adidas, very, very hip. All right, final meal for tonight. Me and Aaron pretty much got the same thing. They actually did it up pretty good here. Regular baked potatoes, like literally baked potatoes cut into wedges. No butter, nothing. They're totally plain. Roasted chicken again. They have beef sirloin tips, I think they call them. It looks pretty freaking lean to me. I mean,
it looks
like there's zero fat
I don't
on
see
there
any
whatsoever. Unless they cut it all up. And then I got these mashed potatoes, which have, looks like there's like water or something on top of it, but it's got chunks of actual potato, like skins and stuff in it. I went a little heavy with the carbs. I actually didn't eat that banana that I had for my last meal. Just didn't feel like it, so. Do I need hand sanitizer to stay clean?
You tell me.
You think I'm just dirty?
You're just dirty.
Just a filthy boy?
You're a boy. You're all dirty. All of you are dirty.
Oh my God. Alright, so some people, you know, they get on me about, Jerry, you should live a little, you're on vacation. Those are the same motherfuckers that talk about moderation, and they don't know moderation. Their vacations are not moderation. Their vacations are total indulgence. Their lives are indulgence, whereas, I mean, they go out on a weekend and they just drink themselves until they black out. So, yes, we're here, and yes, you guys have seen me all healthy food and how to stay in shape, but every time I travel, this is what I do. So if you look down here, 2 pieces of cheesecake, some kind of chocolate thing, and 2 of these truffle things. Now, We're on the last night here. We won't be here again another night. If you start eating them on the first night you get here, it's very hard to not eat them the next night. So I eat them the last night. So although it is an indulgence, it's still not going to go over my macros for the day, regardless. But this is moderation. Having the one night, not 4 nights. I think most people think have it every day, but a little bit is moderation. Well, if you have it every day, it makes a routine and it makes something that is consistently that you want every day, and it's harder not to stop. I mean, it's harder to stop when you're supposed to stop. So for me, like, I get here, I'm out with Erin all day, we're doing stuff, we have dinner, like, we went to Koba and stuff. I come back, she gets ready and goes to sleep because she goes to bed earlier than me. I work, I do my emails, I edit videos and put them up, and some people say, well, that's Terry, you're on vacation. Like, that's still moderation. I still spend all day relaxing, enjoying things. Then I spend the shortest amount of time at the end of the day doing my work. So to me, moderation is a daily thing, but it's also where you can do it once a week in moderation. Like, I like to have, you know, pizza, and I like to have burgers, and even that stuff is more healthy, but I have it one day a week. I have it on Sunday. It's the last day of the week. It's not on Monday, where it really shouldn't matter what day it is, but for me, mentally, Monday's the new day of the week, right? Sunday's the last day of the week. So it makes sense that you're starting new stuff on Monday, which a lot of people do, which I don't really believe in, but when I eat that food on Sunday, I'm going back to the gym on Monday and working out. I don't want to feel like shit on Monday. I don't train Sunday, Saturday, and Sunday. So when I eat on Sunday, I feel like shit when I'm eating that food. By Monday, I don't even want to see any of that food ever again. It starts flushing out of my system where I'm, you know, peeing off a lot of the water, I'm burning off a lot of the carbs, I go back to training, and it starts a new week. So I have the moderation on Sunday. Still not gorging myself or having it every day. So hopefully this is going to be, we're just going to sign off the video here because we're going to pack and stuff and get ready to go tomorrow. But hopefully these videos have shown you guys a little bit about moderation, discipline, consistency, eating without counting macros, because I haven't counted a single macro unless I was purposely trying to see where it was at, not counting calories, doing everything instinctively, which I get questions about all the time, and I answer them and people are like, I don't understand. So I'm like, if we just video it and you see me doing it, that will hopefully explain, you know, a little bit on how to do this stuff. But this one little dish of cake, okay, again, look at the size of my hand. Portion control, this one plate is it. That'll be enough. And I know for some people that's not enough. If that's not enough, I consider that a problem. This is a normal size thing for a normal person that should take care of that sweet tooth or whatever the bullshit is that you got going on. But control, self-control, portion control, consistency, discipline, all pays off. And I feel like that's not just the way to success, but it's the way to having a better physique, a better family life. Because remember, moderation, like, I could come here and work all the time, then I wouldn't spend time with Erin and she'd be upset. So I spend the majority of the time with her until she fucking gets sick of me. And when she's tired of me, then I go on the computer and she's smirking behind the camera because she's sick of me already?
I don't see you ever.
I know.
I'm never going to get sick of you.
This is the only relationship I've ever been in that if I'm with the girl for 24 hours a day for a week straight, and I mean 24 hours, I don't see her if I go to the bathroom or, yeah, if I go to the bathroom, that's pretty much it. That I don't get sick of, that I don't get aggravated with, that I don't get where I want to get away from her. So I don't even know what that has to do with moderation and stuff anyway.
Family life.
Family life, yeah, yes, okay. Yeah, it still has nothing to do with the diet and stuff, but hopefully the vlogs have some information in them. But the entertainment value in peeking into Erin and I's life, which this is how we really are. We literally did this all from the phone. There's no camera, so we look goofy like, you know, people trying to shoot a movie or whatever. We did it all with the phone this time. I was like, we'll leave the camera at home, that when something pops up, if we don't have the camera, we get the phone, we can just be spontaneous too. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the vacations. I've already said that like 3 times, but we are out of here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for the support. We'll see you guys from DC.